Hello, I'm Larry Hutton. I'm here to talk about a product that we're introducing into the market, and it's basically a product for charity. Um, there are three of them that are involved in this charity: yellow gold, a pink gold, and white gold. And what we've done is done a portfolio showing a basic storyline of how it started, the people that were involved, a little girl who's actually like the poster child for the product. And this is basically the product that we're showing here. And we have the envelope with the logo of the company, which is now registered. And in this package is this portfolio. Hopefully you will find this very, very interesting. That's the cover with the roots, precious roots of Africa, which Precious is the name of the little girl that's actually the poster child in Africa. Her picture is in this portfolio. Here is the first page with all the rights reserved by our corporation. I own the rights to the product, and we are going forward here to show you some of the outline of the pieces. This is a storyline. The name of the symbol is called the fern. And ferns are known by people, when you see them in the forest, the way they grow, that they're a continuously growing thing. But what this depicts is, in its drawing, this came to me in the middle of the night, is basically a mother holding her child, the father over the mother and the child as a family, and the spiritual part of our existence in our life, however we believe it. Hopefully you'll take the time to read some of the copy that's here, because I think that it gives you somewhat of an explanation of what this is about as well. This is my explanation, my bio basically, my background, and how I came about to be a designer, and speaks for itself. Here, just like anything has a start, everything has a start. In this particular thing, this is my start. This was the very first design I ever made 56 years ago. And so it's kind of an antique, I would say, just like I am. And it's a wonderful way of explaining that everyone has a beginning. Kids need a beginning. And what we're trying to do with what I have learned over the years is to use my skill as a designer to, at this point in my life, give back. And giving back to the children through the Adinkra symbols, which are part of a jewelry line that is separate from this particular thing, is also going forward at the same time. The fern is one of the Adinkra symbols. This is basically explaining my encounter with Evans and the period of time that we met over an 8-year period, and I finally visited with the family last August, and we got to know each other. And out of that, at the time, I never thought that this would ever evolve into what we're doing right now. I had looked at it as simply making jewelry in Thailand and selling it to Ghana, because they had no manufacturing, and we could do that type of manufacturing, looking to help people in Ghana. But it turned into a much bigger project. So, but I think that I'm not reluctant in it. This is a picture of me with Evans, who is the young man that I helped, and his family. That was at Cape Coast, where the slaves used to leave Africa, and on the ships, on the slave ships, a very sad area, and something really to see, to really imagine how bad it must have been in those days. And this is a story that I believe that Evans wrote, and he talks about how we met, and that's also an interesting point. This is the poster child. This picture is of Precious. She's 5 years old. She's now 6. She's in school for the 2nd year. And I'd like to see a lot of other children like her be able to have the opportunity to get the education and go on to school and build a middle class in Ghana and West Africa. I think that it's a great project, and it works out very, very well. This is a precious child. And here is Evans, and that's his story right here, the family and what it's all about. And I think that is a very interesting article. This is Fifi. Fifi is also from Ghana. I met Fifi after I left Ghana on a plane. He ended up writing all the stories for the Arcanian symbols. also, he's been very, very resourceful. Then this is the line, the jewelry line for the showpiece. This is the family, it's called. Inside, it depicts ferns that are growing. There's the spirits of the people inside, and it's mother, father, child, and the spirit of the creator within it as well. The jewel at the bottom represents either growth, because it's emerald in this case, or it can be where all these spirits grew out of, in the greenery of Africa. And each one of these has its own look. This is the white gold. The first was yellow gold. This third one is the pink gold. All of them saying the same story basically, but in different material. So just as there are 3 races on the earth, there's 3 pendants here. So that's why 3 pendants. In fact, Miss Vibeke Lerveg is the one that suggested the 3 colors. I think that was a great idea. This one I think is really beautiful with the pearls, and has a very different look, tying the fern inside with the ferns that come up to the top into the pearls. Pearls could represent the tears of happiness or sadness. So they have a strong meaning in this as well. And on the last page, or second to last page, is the earrings that go with it. There's the drop miniature of the pendant with its gemstone on it. And the last page has a clip earring with the gemstones as well, which again, all of it revolves around the family. All of it revolves around the family. And I hope that you will take the time to look at all the designs carefully, and the storylines. I think they're very, very interesting, and they're really, the main point of this is that it's a charity. This particular portfolio is for charity. I thank you very much for taking the time to listen.